Hello my champ, how are you all? I am your shield. Today again we are back with Whiteout survival. In today's video, we are discussing on Crazy Joe. Today is the Tuesday. You guys are asking me in Discord to make video on the Crazy Joe, some tips or tricks for a new player or old player. So today I thought I should make a new video on the Crazy Joe. Let's jump in our video. Crazy Joe is simple event. Some bot or some bandit, they attack your city and they attack you in 20 waves. They attack you 20 times. Two wave, level 10 and level 20 that attack your headquarter. Let me open the Crazy Joe. Level 10 and level 20 attack the headquarter, remaining all the wave that attack your city. Now wave number 7, 14 and 17, they attack those players who are online, who are currently on in the game. They get the attack from wave number 7, 14 and 17. Other wave attack everyone. Online, offline, everyone get that attack. Now you can check the rewards yourself. You have to complete some personal score, some alliance score to get all this reward. I am not talking on those things. You can check yourself. I am just telling you how you can get very high point in this event. Let's start guys. Let's say you are a complete new player. You just start the Whiteout survival. Everything is completely new for you. How you can play the Crazy Joe. So if you are completely new player, don't do anything. Just sit normally. Let the Crazy Joe attack your city. You stop all the attack and you get point. Now there are 21 difficulty in the Crazy Joe. When you are starting the game, you will play difficulty 1, difficulty 2, difficulty 3 like this. And after defending some attack, some waves, at some point you will definitely get burned. No matter who you are, what you do, after some point you will definitely get burned. Okay, if you burn one time, you can still get one more attack. After you burned 2 times, you will not get any more attack. So when you are already burned 2 times, you can send your troops outside to those players who are still alive, who are not burned yet. If you defend those players who are still getting the attack from Crazy Joe, you can still get some point. Okay, you will not get any more attack if you already burned 2 times, but you can get some extra point by defending those players who are still active, who are still alive. Okay, I'm talking about this thing for completely new player who just start the game, who have very less number of troops, whose heroes are weak, whose troops are weak, whose fitness level very low. For them, this is the tips. Now let's say you play the game for some weeks and you have gathered some troops. Okay, you have trained some more infantry, lancer, marksman. From that time, your strategy change in the Crazy Joe. From that time, don't keep your troops in your city. You have to send your troops outside to defend other player. By doing that, you can get more point. How? I will tell you. Let's say you are getting 100 point for saving yourself, for saving your city. Okay, you can check that yourself. I'm just putting the number 100. It is different number. I'm just putting 100 unit point. Okay, your friend is also getting 100 unit point. Now remember one thing, for each wave or each level, everyone get the same point for defending their own city. Okay, so in the first case, if you are completely new player, when you are keeping your all troops in your city and you are stopping the attack from Crazy Joe, that time you are getting 100 point. Your friend is also getting 100 point. Okay, total in your alliance you are getting 200 point. Now I told you, you have to keep your troops outside. Let's say keep your all troop outside and make your full city empty. Your all troops are defending other player. So some of your troops defending one friend and that friend troops defending you. Okay, basically you just exchange your troops. You have no own troops in your city. That friend have not his own troops in his city. At this moment, if you defend your friend, you get 50% of your friend's defense point. Okay, if you are the alone defender, if you are the solo defender. Similarly, your friend will also get 50% of your point. So your point is 100, your friend is getting 50, your friend city point is 100, you are getting 50. So in the first case, both are getting 100 plus 100, 200. Total alliance getting 200, your each player getting 100 point. But in the second case, when you put your all troops outside your city, everyone exchange the troops and everyone solo defender in each city, everyone getting 150 point. 100 point coming for their own city defense, 50 point coming for defending their teammate. Okay, that's how you can get more point by exchanging your troops. This method is actually called zero defense strategy. I made the strategy almost 3 years ago. Zero defense strategy. That means you have zero defense in your city. Your all troops are outside to defend other player. Okay, now this method have a problem. If you play the game for some day, not some day, I mean some month, you will have lot of troops. Lot of means really lot of troops. You have more than 2 million, 3 million troops. From that moment, you cannot keep your city empty. Whatever you do, you always have some troops in your city left. We also have a solution for that problem. Try to understand. First, I want to tell you the mechanics of the Crazy Joe, how the Crazy Joe actually work. Try to understand this. So let's say here is our infantry, here is our lancer, here is our marksman. That's how we are putting infantry, lancer, marksman like this. Crazy Joe attack coming from the front. Now I think you already know infantry stay in the front line. Infantry have the shield, they block the attack from the opponent. Lancer attack from behind like this. Marksman attack just like flying attack. From behind, marksman attack all the opponent. Now Crazy Joe have some crazy mechanics. Crazy Joe hit the infantry and infantry can kill all the Crazy Joe troops. Lancer get almost no kill, marksman get almost zero kill. All the infantry can get the high amount of kill in the Crazy Joe. Infantry get the highest point in the Crazy Joe. So if you keep your infantry in your city, you get almost like a full point. I mean your defender get no point if you keep your all infantry in your city. So in the first method, we keep our all troops in our city when we are a beginner player. In the second method, we are keeping our all troops outside in the zero defense strategy. Okay, but in the third method, when we have lot of troops, we cannot keep our all troops outside. How I can give you the example? Let's say you have 600,000 troops. Okay, you have total 600,000 troops. Your per march can take 100k troops and you have 5 march. Then total how much troops you can send outside? You can send 500k. That much troops outside, that means you still have 100k troops inside you. Like you have total 600k, you send 500k outside, you still have 100k troops inside you. To counter this problem, we keep our lancer and marksman in our city and we send only infantry outside. Do you understand what I just told you? Infantry take all the kill, lancer, marksman, they take almost no kill. For that reason, we are keeping our lancer in our city, we are keeping our marksman in our city. They will not take any kill. Our defender will still get the point for the Crazy Joe and our infantries are outside. So we are not stealing the kill from our defender. Our infantries are outside, infantries are defending other player. Okay, that is a good method. We can still use this method for a long time when we have lot of troops. Now there comes one more problem. When we have really lot of troops, like we have 5 million, 6 million troops. From that time, our third method also fail. I mean, if we keep our all infantry outside, still we have some infantry in our city. If I talk about myself, I can never keep my city empty. If anyone, if a big player use the 6 march to keep his all infantry outside, he still have some huge number of infantry in his city. There is basically no solution of this problem. But I have one solution, I will tell that. Before that, try to understand. We have one more problem and we have a different solution for that. We have one more problem, that is, if we are playing in some active server, one city owner can get multiple defender. What I told you just now, the actual city point is 100, defender get 50% point. Okay, that is the basic game rule. Everyone happy with that? Now if there are 5-6 defender in your city, then actual city point is 100. One single defender can get maximum 10 or 20 or 30. Okay, no one get 50 point. That point will be distributed among all defender. That is the problem. That's why I was telling there should be solo defender. If anyone defending your city, make sure that person is the only one defender. If more person come, then everyone get very less number of point. Similarly, when you are defending someone, make sure you are alone. If many other player also go with you, then you will not get enough point. Everyone get very less number of point. What is the solution of this problem? I told the solution long ago. I'm telling one more time. You have to create farm alliance. Now what is farm alliance? Farm alliance is nothing but alliance of farm account. Everyone in your server, they have to create 1 or 2 farm account. If you do that, the whole server can get like minimum 7 or 8 farm alliance. During Crazy Joe, you should leave your main alliance, you should join your farm alliance. Why? Because if you stay in the main alliance, multiple people send you defense. Like if I sit here, I will get defense from everyone. Okay, it is not my problem, I will have no problem, but my defender, they will not get enough point. Same thing can happen with me. If I send defense to this guy, I hope I get 50% of his defense point, but at the same time many other people also defend him. For that reason I will not get enough point. The only solution is, if some player go to farm alliance, like we have lot of player, we distribute our player in different farm alliance and we defend the farm account. If we do that, there will be always solo defender. There will be always some defender who are alone in the farm alliance. By doing that, every defender will get lot of point. Like if I tell you in simple word, try to understand what I'm telling. Let's say I am in the main alliance. My own city point is 100. I don't care about that. If my city is safe, I always get that 100 point. But how I get my point? Let's say I have 5 marching queue. Okay, in one marching queue I get 10 point, another marching queue I get 20 point, another marching queue I get 10 point, like this. All over I get very less number of point if I am staying in the main alliance. Now let's say I join the farm alliance with less number of player and lot of farm account. What will happen there? My main city points will be 100 because I have lot of troops, plus one player can send me his defense. I mean only one defender can send me his defense, not more than one. I will always get 50 point for my all march. Try to understand. If I were in my main alliance, I could never get this 50 point in my other march. I could maximum get 10 or 20 point because there are many other defender coming on the same city. The defense point is getting distributed among everyone. Okay, but if I stay in some farm alliance, I will be solo defender for every farm city. I will always get this 50 point. For that reason, we should leave the main alliance. We should go to farm alliance during Crazy Joe. Okay, now I think I have told you solution of almost every problem. Okay, by creating the farm alliance farm account, that is the solution of almost every problem. Okay, now there is still one more, not a problem, we have a mission. The mission is simple. We have to complete the Tundra album. We have a mission there. We have to get lot of point in that particular mission. So I tell you, You can play Crazy Joe multiple times on different alliance. Technically speaking, per day you can play Crazy Joe almost 30 times. Almost 30 times. Because one day for 24 hours and in every 40 minutes you can play one Crazy Joe. If you do that, you can get you can play Crazy Joe at least 30 times per day. Okay. I mean, if you are not sleeping, if you are playing the game whole day, whole night, you can play Crazy Joe as many times as you want in different alliance. Okay. It is not humanly possible. So I say play the Crazy Joe at least 3 or 4 times per day when the event come, like Tuesday, Thursday. Play the Crazy Joe minimum total 7 or 8 times. If you do that, you can easily complete the mission in the Tundra album. Okay. One last thing I need to tell you. Uh, look at this thing first. Look at this. If you stay in the main alliance, if you stay in the main alliance, uh, the the milestone the milestone for the alliance will be completed easily. But if you stay in the farm alliance, the milestone will be very difficult. I mean, your single defense, your solo point, that will be complete easily. The solo point is 2 million. You can easily get like 4 million point, almost something like that. You can get 4 million point by solo when you are playing the farm alliance. But it will be difficult to get the main point, okay, because you have to fulfill both condition. If you want to get the reward, you have to fulfill both point together. So the alliance point will be difficult to get in the farm alliance. Be careful with that. Okay. And one more thing I was talking. We have one expert called Baldur. Okay. Baldur expert, third skill, you can upgrade that. You can get some extra point in the Crazy Joe. You can get some extra chest in the Crazy Joe. Okay. So if you want to upgrade the Baldur, you can upgrade. One last thing you guys are asking me, what hero we can use in the Crazy Joe. You can use any hero of your choice. I have seen no difference. All hero work almost same in the Crazy Joe. Points are almost same. Points are almost same. But I want to tell you, keep the main 3 hero in your city, in the barricade. Your top 3 hero, main infantry, main lancer, main marksman. This main 3 hero will be in your city. Otherwise, you can send any hero anywhere you want. And what formation about troops? When you are defending others, try to use 100% infantry. If you cannot use 100% infantry, then you can manage some lancer, some marksman to balance the formation. But I say use 100% infantry. For the headquarter defense, you can use 90-10-0. 90% infantry, 10% lancer, and 0% marksman. For the headquarter defense, 90% infantry, 10% lancer, 0% marksman. And one last thing everyone asks, can we heal our troops during the Crazy Joe? The answer is no, we cannot heal our troops. If we heal our troops, what troops we have in the infirmary, that will be healed and that will join our main army in our own city. So if there is some infantry in the infirmary and if that is healed, that will join the main army and our defender cannot get proper point. We, the city owner, we will take all the point by those infantry. So you can do one thing. If you want to heal your troops during the Crazy Joe, you can heal your lancer or marksman, but you cannot heal your infantry. Okay. If you heal your infantry, you will start taking the point from your defender. So don't heal your troops during Crazy Joe. In today's video, I discussed how to get lot of point in the Crazy Joe. I told about brand new player, some medium age player, or a very old player who have lot of troops. Or I also told you how to get the solo defender trick in proper way. If you still got some question, you can ask in the comment. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.